What's up, everybody? It's Josie here. So my great grandmother passed away today, this morning actually. Um, she lived in Mexico, TJ to be exact. And I found out this morning. My mom, I guess somebody called her, and she told me as I was passing by the kitchen, and yeah, I don't know any other details. After she told me, I kind of needed to get out for a bit, get some air. And when I came back home, my mom had left. She left to TJ, I guess, to set things in order. What they're gonna do. Um, so I guess the purpose of this video is just kind of want to talk a bit about the grieving part process and how to cope and what to do in situations like this when a loved one passes away. Uh, I guess I'm still not feeling it like I should be. Maybe that's a good thing, or maybe it's bad, I guess, depending on how you see things. I know when my great grandfather passed, I didn't feel it either. It wasn't until the funeral when it kind of just kind of hit me, seeing the body there in the casket. It just makes everything real. And right now, I'm in that point where it isn't real yet. Um, I don't know if that sounds silly because obviously I know she's gone now, but something about not seeing the body or not seeing the or not being at the funeral or not seeing anything yet. It's just kind of like it's feels like a weird dream sort of thing where you just don't feel like it's like it's real or it just doesn't affect you yet. Will I feel the same way tomorrow? I don't know. I know for a fact at the funeral, if I do go, it will hit me then. And it's one of those things where I don't know if I'm want to attend the funeral simply because when my great grandfather passed away, it was really hard for me. He was the first family member to pass away that I knew. So when that happened, um, I took it really hard, like especially at the funeral. And after that, it kind of I guess traumatized me in a way. And this happened a few years ago. It wasn't I wasn't it was I think 4 or 5 years ago. So it's not like I was a kid or or young. It's just it just hit me really hard, and it affected me a lot to the point where I kind of told myself that I didn't want to go through that like ever again. Like I can't attend another funeral. Like I can't see someone else die. It's I don't know, something about it. I just never got over it. And now with my grandma, I don't know if I could go through it again because it's really hard. It's because they're gone. And I guess I feel if I don't attend the funeral, then it's not real, I guess. And she had been suffering for a while. Even before my grandfather passed, like a lot of the family would say that she would probably pass away. Like between both of them, she would be the first one, and she actually ended up outliving my grandfather, who didn't seem as ill as she did. And now it was her turn. Um, what makes it hard, I think for me in particular, is, and I don't like talking about religion that much, mostly because I am an atheist. I don't believe in anything, so I feel like it's kind of pointless to talk about religion because if someone is religious or they believe in something, obviously it doesn't matter what I say or what I believe in, And if you do believe in something, that's good, I don't I don't look down on you. I I have respect. I say that's your faith, and I think faith is a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, it's not something that I have. I don't have any faith. I don't believe in anything. So when stuff like this happens, I take it really hard because in my mind, in my belief system, there is no afterlife. So they're really gone. And so I know I had I remember from my grandpa, some of the family members, like a few of my cousins, specifically one, said to me that we shouldn't be sad. They're passing on to something better. But I do feel sad because there is nothing there. There's nothing on the other side, at least not for me, not what I believe. So I have no comfort in that, which someone who does believe would say they're off to a better place and that brings them comfort. I don't have that. So I just accept it and try and cope with it, which isn't easy. Um the, I guess to me, um what an afterlife is, it isn't something physical. I think my definition of an afterlife is kind of what you leave behind, how people remember you, because that's how your memory lives on. That's to me, that's the afterlife. So my grandma, my grandpa passing, they're living through me, through my cousins, through my mom, my tias, my tios, everyone whose lives been touched. She lives through us, and that's an afterlife to me. And I guess the only thing left now is for us to make peace with it. And I think that's the hardest thing, making peace with it. And I mean, her suffering's gone. I mean, that's one thing, but that may bring comfort to others because, like I said, they believe they're going to a better place. I don't know. I just, I, I don't feel like I'm strong enough to go through this with anyone else. And I know as I get older, more of my loved ones will pass. It's just life. But I can't. I can't. I don't feel like I can cope with it too well. Like I don't know how many more of these I could do I feel like each one like kind of tears me apart a bit. Maybe that's natural to feel. Um, Maybe it's just something I feel, but I just don't want to. I don't want to go through it. I don't want to see anyone else pass away. And I know it's gonna happen. Like I said, it's life, and it has to happen. So it's kind of foolish for me to say that I don't want to go through it because it doesn't really matter what I want. It has to happen, and I have to deal with it. It's just how to deal with it. It's not something I have gotten a grip of as of yet. Some people will pray. You know, I don't know what I do. Just sit here, I guess, and just think. But that kind of makes things worse in a bit. But I I have my memories. All the times I spent over there. Cause growing up, my mom would always send me to TJ with my grandma, and then would just kind of leave me there for summer vacation, and it was great. I would get bored, and that has nothing to do with the family. There, it's just I'm a kid, want to come home, don't want to be away for too long. But even wanting to come back home, I didn't mind staying there because I would go back. So I guess I didn't hate it, and grandma was great. She was just one of those people. Like you walk in and you would sit down on the table. She would feed you, give you food, and she wouldn't sit down until everyone was done eating. You know, make sure everyone had enough tortillas. Make sure everyone had a second helping of frijoles. And she was a great cook. Uh, yeah, I don't know. So maybe I'll give you guys an update on my grieving process, I guess. But as of now, even though I am sad and tearing up a bit, it still hasn't hit me, not the way I know it will, because I've been through it before with my grandpa. So hopefully I can handle it better this time. All right.